I love making something out of nothing. I'm not trained, but I am brave and determined. Of course, I could hire a professional, but DIY first.
Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. This is the patio and I'm very pleased. I'm very pleased with the contrast of the black and white that I did in the last episode. And so just seeing how that came together, that has really inspired me to go ahead and do the windows. So I saw you guys' comments. I agree. I think I am going to do like the windows, like the middle part black, and also the outside of the inside window black, like the little in-between part black. And then the trim around the frame of the window will be white. So I did get paint. I got more paint to be able to do that. And also, I need to do some work with these gutters. So there's a fundamental problem with how it's set up, because obviously the water is coming off onto the patio, but the area over here, this area is a driveway that leads to the garage, and so we need to keep that area open, but that also extends how far the water has to travel to actually get to the ground, which can be problematic because I can't actually take the water all the way to the dirt. And then this one over here that's on this post has to go even further. So that's kind of the fundamental problem of the gutter system, and I need to figure something out with that. I think what I'm gonna do today is prep the windows for paint, and that way I can paint tomorrow after everything has dried. So I think that's what I'm gonna do today. Starting to lose light here. It's 6:49, but it's so overcast that it's really gloomy. I did the one window. I cleaned that. I'm gonna go ahead and clean this window behind me as well. Just kind of do the same thing. And I think I'm gonna bring the window panes that I took out outside and spray them off too. Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and do that as quickly as possible so I can get in the house before the mosquitoes come out and start eating on me. One of the comments I got was about this garden hose that I told y'all about a couple of videos ago that I got from Walmart. So this is called the pocket hose, and I will tell you, it has a lot of different settings on it, so it can spray a lot of different ways. But one of my favorite features is this switch here that allows you to turn the water on and off from the spout. So that has saved a lot of time from going back and forth to turn the water on and off. You can just flip this thing back and then it turns on and off right there, like so simple. Hey guys, welcome to day 2. Yesterday I cleaned the windows, and today I'm gonna start painting. Another thing that's on my to-do list is to deal with the wires that are going around this area. So we have some old cable wires, some old phone wires, and like wires from the old security system. I can trace a lot of these around and see where they've been cut, but the wires were never removed, and so it's causing a lot of like visual clutter that doesn't necessarily need to be there. So I think I'm going to take some time today to also kind of remove some of these wires, particularly maybe while the paint is drying. So one more thing I noticed while I was cleaning the windows yesterday is that it looks like some of the caulking around the window might need to be redone. So I think I'm gonna need to get some caulk specifically for like exterior windows and doors. That'll be more in play when I get to the white part of the paint. So I'm gonna start with the black paint today, and then I can get what I need to do to reseal the edges of the windows, and then I'll paint the white part another day. So that's the plan. There are 4 wires here over the window. I'm going to trace them to see if I can figure out where they go to see, just to make sure that I can cut them. I'm pretty sure, because we've kind of cut all wires. We don't have cable or anything like that, and I'm pretty sure that's what these are. Cable, maybe old security system, and I see one goes to an AT&T box. We don't have AT&T service. And I'm thinking an old telephone wire. So I'm gonna chase these around and see if I can figure out where they go. Looks like I can cut all 4. So that's what I'm going to do, and go ahead and get them out of the way. I have one coat of the black on the wood part of the window. So now I need to get the paint from the cracks so that I don't paint the window shut. So I'm just gonna use my putty knife to go in the creases, and hopefully that will be good enough to keep the window from sticking. Good morning. It's I don't know, a couple days later, and I just put the second coat of black paint on the windows. So I think I'm gonna try to get the paint off, the tape off. Obviously it's still wet from the second coat I just put on, but I think I can probably get I can't talk. Get the tape off. I still need to do the white part, but I need to decide if I'm gonna do that today. Anywho, yeah, let me get started.
Yeah.
Another tip, something that I'm trying to be mindful of, is making sure that I am keeping the seams open and kind of periodically moving the window up and down, just to make sure I don't accidentally paint the window shut. So I've already moved it up and down a couple times, and I'm kind of leaving it in an up position, but I'll just buy another window scraper or glass scraper to kind of clean up the edges where some of the paint kind of bled through the tape. I needed to do that on the inside anyway, and now that the window is kind of clean, you can kind of see where on the inside some of the paint bled through, and I just never cleaned it off. So I'll make sure I get the inside and the outside, just kind of scrape the edges to clean up the edges. But I am so far I'm happy with how it's looking. No.